Hello, this is Matthew from Love Buddy. You've reached the Love Buddy Love-a-thon. Now we're in hour number 24 of the Love-a-thon. We're in the Water Fast day number 6. Let's see. No, actually, this is the Water Fast day number 7. So I finished 6 days of the Water Fast. And now I'm on my 7th day of the Water Fast, drinking water only to prove a point that we can do things that are a little bit out of our comfort zone. Are you in your comfort zone right now only? Do you always stay in your comfort zone, or do you try to stretch yourself out of the comfort zone sometimes? Try to expand your capabilities, try to expand your interests, try to expand your effect on other people in the world. So when it comes to the Love-a-thon, we're here to talk about love and how we can share more love with more people. And I have some ideas about that I share with myself. And I made a list. I'm going to go to that document right now, give you some of these ideas. Here's some of the things that I like to do. I like to remind myself of. This is one of the documents that I review every single day, and remind myself how to be a more loving person. So ask yourself these things. Am I considering these things? Number one, it is especially important to have intentions of love toward others. Decide to be loving about everything. Do I have intentions of love? When you deal with other people, do you have intentions of love? These are key things, and this makes a difference in the world. Because when we have more love in the world, we're going to have a better world. We're going to have less conflict, less misunderstandings. We're going to have less war. We're going to be healthier. We're going to have less people dying, starving, desperate people, much less desperation, and more people caring about each other and working together and actualizing, people becoming much closer to their potential. I would guess that the world is probably less than 20%, maybe 10% of its potential, what it could be. I mean, think about all the cures for disease, all the new inventions that die every day, along with the people that never had a chance because they never were taken care of. They were never cared about. We're not caring about each other enough. And Love Buddy is about how can we care about each other, not only about each other, but also about ourselves, about the planet, because we're destroying the planet, about the animal kingdom, because animals, so many species are going extinct all the time. Number two, daily quality of love reviews. Am I reviewing the qualities of love? So there's 72 qualities of love right now. And I like to review some of them every day and learn the deeper meaning and learn the deeper application and learn more how to be more of a loving person based upon the qualities of love. So we can tell love by the qualities. In other words, if you see someone being generous, that's a loving thing. You see them being patient. You see them communicating or listening, understanding, being kind, being respectful. These are all qualities of love when we see someone acting this way. So I review these definitions, or I review these qualities of love whenever I can. Do the daily meditation. Am I meditating regularly? Because meditation is just such a significant part of my life. For people that do meditate, people that really know how to meditate, I've got a course coming up on meditation so that people can learn more about meditation. I've got a course on meditation that's coming up that I'm working on right now. And it has guided meditations, and it has several different ways that we can meditate, several different ways that we can bring kind of a calmness and clean out some of the rumination, clean out some of the frustration, some of the negativity in our minds, and help that to be gone forever when we keep ruminating on the same topics like you had a bad divorce, or you had the loss of someone that you loved, or you had a conflict with someone, some kind of a fight, or your business failed. All of these things can really stick in our minds if we don't know how to deal with this. And I find that meditation is an excellent way of dealing with some of the baggage. 4, set timers to remind. Am I using and respecting the timer? So I'll set timers on my phone that remind me to think about, am I being loving? Am I in the love zone? Being in the love zone, I'll get into this in another video, but being in the love zone is vital to being a loving person. Plan your day around love. Plan to love ahead of time with a schedule. In other words, think of some loving things I can do today. Make a note of that, whether it's a mental note or on your phone or on paper or something like that. But make a note about how you can be more loving. What can I do today? How can I be more loving to more people? You plan ahead. You're deliberate. You're conscious about the love. You intend to love, and you make a plan to do that, to bring more love to the world. Why am I talking about this? Why am I so hung up on love? Because love is the key. Love is the solution. Love is the answer to everything that's going on in this world, all the problems that we're having. The world's a mess if you haven't noticed. If you haven't watched the news lately, let me tell you, look at the news and see. The world is really a mess, and the only way out the door, out of this hell that we live in, is love. And when we understand love and when we practice love, when we have the courage to take the initiative to love each other, to be patient, to be kind, to be understanding, to interact with people, to work in a team with people that are working on projects, that are loving projects, doing things for others, this changes the world. So few of us are doing that because so few of us understand what love is. So few of us understand how do we bridge the gap between, okay, I want to change the world, but how do I change the world? But love really is the way to do that. It's the bridge from having a desire, knowing in your heart that you want to be more loving in the world, and being able to kind of take action on that in your own way, in a way that's comfortable to you, in a way that makes sense to you, and in a way that works for you. Because everybody's got different limitations, and everybody's got different strengths. And once we are aware of that, when we love ourselves enough to know, okay, this thing's right for me, this thing's not right for me, then we know, okay, here's the next step that I can take, and you get help with that from other people. But it takes some initiative. So I'm encouraging people to stand up for love, to set an example for yourself, set an example for others, and let's build more love in the world. Let's build more kindness. Let's build more patience, more understanding. Let's decide to make this world a better place. Make that decision to make the world a better place. Once more of us make the decision to do that, the world's going to become a better place. But as long as we're just not taking action, not deciding, not searching our heart and saying, wow, it's time for me to do something, then the world will continue the way it is. We need a lot of people to do that because so many people are doing nothing to make the world a better place. They're just caught up in their own little world. Okay, that's it for right now. Thanks for watching. This is Matthew with the Love-a-thon. This has been the 24th hour so far. I'm online every hour on the hour, sharing love. I'm catching little cat naps in between, taking a shower in between. I'm not eating because I'm on the water fast. Fixing the software in between. Expanding the Love Buddy website. And it's a busy time for me, but it's worth it. I'm hoping that last night was tough. This first 24 hours has been really tough. It's been hard to barely be closing my eyes and then have to get up again. That's a hard thing to do. But I've set this goal to make a point that if I can do this, can you do something? Thanks for listening. This is Matthew with Love Buddy, the Love-a-thon. Hope you have a lot of love in your life. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you at the top of the hour. Bye-bye for now.